So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to cover here includes the revival of Infamous, with Infamous 3 possibly making a return on PlayStation 5, a possible December event happening from PlayStation, and Wolverine gets big news confirmed. First, yes or no, are you interested in Wolverine the game or not? I know some might think this is a ridiculous question because why wouldn't you be interested in Wolverine? But surprisingly, I've seen many comments when I asked people to rate the PlayStation Showcase saying they're not fans of superhero titles, which was, again, surprising to me to see that. So comment below, yes or no, are you interested in the Wolverine game for PlayStation 5 or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, Infamous 3. Reading from website Comic Book, just last week a new rumor started to spread that suggested PlayStation could soon be planning to revive Infamous, its open world superhero franchise that began on the PlayStation 3. While the announcement of a new entry in the series was nowhere to be found during the recent PlayStation Showcase event, the reason for the lack of such a reveal now seems to have been potentially given. As mentioned in a recent episode of the Spawncast podcast that took place prior to the PlayStation Showcase, it was suggested that a new Infamous title for PlayStation 5 is still years away from releasing if it's in development. When the topic of a new Infamous game arose, host Jordan Fringe said that a new entry in the series for PlayStation 5 likely wouldn't release until 2023 at the earliest if it is in development. As such, those at Sony might opt to hold on until fully revealing the game when the project would actually be closer to hitting store shelves. The prior rumor they're referring to in the beginning of the article here is from Special Nick over on Twitter, who has had multiple accurate leaks in the past stating this before the PlayStation Showcase. Okay, please take this one with a grain of salt because it's one of the things I couldn't get confirmed, but because I like the series, I'm hoping it's true. But there's a chance we could see Infamous make a return at Sony's Showcase, fingers crossed. So I watched that section of the podcast where you had Jordan Fringe stating that the next Infamous game is a 2023 title at the earliest. He said he would love for it to be at the PlayStation Showcase, but it's probably too early to reveal it, and as we know now, that was the case. It wasn't there. But the thing that caught me here was everyone's reaction to Jordan's comment on the Spawncast. I'm not familiar with his past leaks, if he has any, but he seemed confident in a new Infamous game being in the works, and the rest of the podcast guests reacted a decent amount to his comment, giving it some weight, it seems. Of course, beyond all of this, we've had the Infamous domain getting renewed recently as well, giving people hope of the game's return at the showcase. Regardless, it seems like there's something Infamous possibly going on, so hopefully we get to see it at some point in the near future. Now diving into the second story of the video, Wolverine PlayStation 5 gets big news. So one of the things people were worried about when it came to the new Wolverine was whether or not it would be a mature title. This is Wolverine, and people want it to be authentic. I've seen the comment of people wanting it to have actual blood from cuts, etc. I'm not personally sure how bloody it'll be in the end, but if you look at the teaser trailer, you can see what looks to have been a big fight, obviously, probably at the hand of Wolverine. At the bar, when the scene locks onto the backside of Wolverine, you can clearly see blood on the bar, which you don't see in something like Spider-Man. I don't think I've seen blood in Spider-Man, so this could have already been an indication for a more mature title coming from Insomniac, which they've done before with the likes of Resistance, the Resistance franchise. But if you needed a confirmation, here we have Brian Horton, who's the creative director for Wolverine and was the creative director for Miles Morales, confirmed that the game is not a Miles Morales size game, it's a full-size game, and also that it has a mature tone. To me, this is big news. Outside of guessing at the maturity level in the teaser, it looks like Brian Horton is confirming it has a mature tone. Now, whether the teaser or Brian's comment confirms bloody gameplay, I'm not sure. Considering it's still a Disney IP, it seems unlikely, but we'll see. This confirmation reaction from Brian is definitely pretty big. But you guys let me know if you think Wolverine will be bloody or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the final story of the video, the big December event. So this is a rumor for now. I want to state that right off the bat. But one thing I said after the PlayStation showcase was that it felt like Sony was holding back. I also went back to the Xbox E3 showcase and wondered if Sony probably thought that what they showed at the showcase recently was more than enough compared to what the competition has already shown. Beyond that, we've had several people spot some interesting Easter eggs in Sony's latest live action trailers. Sony's done this in the past with Crash Bandicoot references being spotted in live action trailers, and of course in the end we got Crash's return. Now, I'm not saying these titles are confirmed and for sure they're coming, but they do have rumors surrounding them. If you watch the Play Has No Limits trailer, you can see a reference to Sly Cooper at 59 seconds and a reference to Resident Evil 4 with the Los Illuminados symbol at 1 minute and 34 seconds. There are other references people have spotted in the video as well, but these two are the ones that are interesting to me. Sly Cooper has been rumored to be in development, but not by Sucker Punch, the original creators, and the Resident Evil 4 remake honestly seems inevitable at this point, but it being teased at the PlayStation showcase like this has people wondering if it's an exclusive PlayStation 5 title or PlayStation title. But putting this to the side, the bigger rumor is that Sony is set to hold a possible PlayStation experience in December this year. This rumor comes from a Reddit user where the user states, "Hi everyone, weeks ago I posted that Sony was building a AAA studio in Japan. This source has revealed to me that the Housemarque acquisition and also gave me info about this Japanese studio. However, the source also told me to expect an event either on the 9th of September or the 16th of December and has also revealed the name correctly as PlayStation Showcase. Now this source contacted me again, stating that the new Japanese studio I mentioned will be announced at another event at the end of this year with the game reveal. Sony will hold an event at December called PlayStation Experience where they will have first party reveals and will also be where they formally reveal the full design of PlayStation VR 2 with first party software. For the scope of this event, I was told that it is of a bigger scope than the September event and is more like the Future of Games show of June last year. Apparently, Sony held back a lot of games in this event because they wanted to advertise third-party titles before the holiday season, like GTA 5 Enhanced and Expanded, which of course we know now is delayed to next year, Deathloop, Guardians of the Galaxy, etc. Source hasn't allowed me to leak all the games in the show, but there is one game in particular that was rumored for a long time that is finally getting revealed according to this source. For PlayStation VR 2, I was told that Astrobot 2 and the Wipeout reboot is coming to PlayStation VR 2 as exclusives. In short, the Japanese studio and their game is apparently getting revealed at the PlayStation Experience show at the end of the year. One thing to add to this is that a mod for the Reddit group has come out to say that people should take this with a bucket load of salt, so that's a warning there. Personally, I don't know about a PlayStation Experience, but another event for PlayStation VR 2 makes sense, but they could always do that next year. I'll also add, because I know people will mention this, that a PlayStation Experience trademark application was filed by Sony back in June of this year, so that could point to some credibility here. There's also the matter that I do feel like Sony did hold back reveals from the recent showcase, but I'll be more confident in this event actually happening if other credible sources back it up. For now, I'll hold my excitement. But you guys let me know if you think Sony will have an event in December or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "The games keep coming." Obviously, Sony showcased a good chunk of games at the recent PlayStation showcase, and if they do have an event, a PlayStation Experience in December, that will be overwhelming at this point. But if you guys are hopeful and excited for a possible event in December, destroy the comment section with "The games keep coming," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.